Yeah. Silent Hill, TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mark. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mark. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9 hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. Hey. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mar. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, it's the Wild Card Mar. And yes, that's Jersey Boy MJ. And yes, it is Friday, and you are seeing us on your screen. But guess what? We are doing a very special Friday episode because, well, we gonna make up for a day that we missed because myself and my boy MJ, we needed to take a mental pause for the cause. And we believe that mental wealth is always health around here. And it's okay to take a pause from everything going on to make sure that your mental is right. So we decided to take a mental break over here Wednesday night for I.O.W. Sports Late Night Out. But we making it up to you because here we are on your screen, in your ears, whether visually or just listening to us. We here Friday night, and we gonna get it popping. This episode 312. We gonna do some Eastern Conference game recap of game 2. All right, we gonna talk some baseball.
Miami showed up, bro.
Hey, Miami showed up. They did it. They did it again. They up 2-0 in that series. We'll talk about that. We definitely got some baseball to talk about because it'll relate to our top play of the night. All right, we'll talk some baseball. We'll recap a little bit of Western Conference finals.
Last night. Last night.
Yeah, and then of course we must do this. Let me get the preliminary stuff out the way because what we got to say next is very important. So y'all know the deal. I.O.W. Sports Network. Y'all can find us everywhere, but got to give a shout out to my guy Silent Hill, 40 Water, Hitchhikers on YouTube. Go check him out. He's the one that make that dope intro for the fuck around and find out. I like it. I like this sweatshirt. Check him out, and of course, while you're over on YouTube checking out Silent Hill, hitchhikers, go show us some love. I.O.W Sports Network. We got the YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe, spread the word, hit that bell notification when we go live. But most importantly, that's where all our content is at. So that's where you can catch everything from the Late Night Owl, the Monday and Thursday shows. You can catch a No Name podcast from Detroit Mail as he drops content for the Detroit Lions. I'm going to be picking up the Wildcard Chief podcast dedicated to the Chiefs. I kind of tapered off at the end of the season last year, but I'm going to pick it back up. So expect more content from that.
Tapered off. Y'all motherfuckers won the world title.
Yeah, but I'm saying I didn't keep up with the podcast, but it's okay. I'll take that.
No need to. Y'all won the title. Don't apologize for last
season. But no, we got a lot of content.
Get them amped for next year. Get them amped for year 2 of Wild Card Chief.
I feel you. That's actually a smart idea. But and we got more stuff down the line. We're still in the works of getting concepts down for Jersey Boy MJ for a baseball podcast. So we're still working on concepts for that. So definitely keep your eyes and ears perked up for the streets for that.
Coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon, definitely. And then of course, you want to chop it up with me personally, you can catch me on Twitter, KC Wildcard Mar. You can follow I.O.W Sports on Twitter, I.O.W Sports 1, or you can chop it up with me personally on Facebook and Instagram at Wildcard Mar, and tell them where they can find you at on the IG, my boy, Jersey Boy.
Yeah, you catch me at m.j.j.1129 at IG. That's right. We posted up later.
Yes, sir.
Got everything else situated. Like I said, Twitter's on deck soon. I promise.
Yeah, we gonna get that working. But quick shout out to my man Dave Dan Harris over there at Let's Talk Sports. We simulcast a Late Night Owl show on their YouTube channel. So if you happen to be viewing us on the Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel, just do us a quick favor, hop on over to I.O.W Sports Network. Show us some love.
We appreciate y'all, fellas. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we always appreciate Let's Talk Sports. But if you happen to be watching us over there, just hop on over to I.O.W Sports Network, give us a follow, and you're more than welcome to go back over there. Just asking for all the love to be spread around the whole collaboration. But no, we definitely appreciate them. But now that we got all the plug-in and stuff.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah, don't be an asshole. Please don't. Now that we got
the love, spread it kindly. Spread it to your friends and family.
Yes.
Just don't be an asshole.
Yes. Speaking of, the next topic we're gonna talk about is very serious. But before we do that, let's give a quick cheers because here.
Wait. Listen, I got me some.
Oh, I know the day that you got something and a day that I don't, which is wild. I still got some sticky icky, but I'm drinking pop, but it's okay. But I want to give it cheers because we always give it cheers on the show, but I definitely want to do it this time is because it's always a great pleasure to be on this YouTube channel with a great friend of mine like MJ, great like-minded individuals. And we're breathing air. We're alive. And it's always a great day to talk sports. But hey, cheers to you, my boy. Cheers to y'all world. Let's get it in. Let's have a good night.
I just want to say thanks to you, Lamar. I want to say thanks to you, Jamel, Nick, giving the opportunity to jump on here and give you my sometimes my outlandish takes, but my good views. And I appreciate the love that you guys have shown back to me. Of course, I'll do nothing but the same for you guys, bro.
Of course.
Anything I can do to push I.O.W forward, I got your backs, bro. Got your backs
always. No doubt. And this is a very I'm a pause on the music because we lost a good one today, y'all. We lost a good one today. And this guy transcends. His impact goes beyond sports. So we're gonna take a minute real quick and just just speak on the late great, the one, the only, phenomenal Jim Brown. The sports world lost him. That's a loss for the sports world, but that's a loss to humanity in general, man.
I was just gonna say that word, humanity.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, I never got the pleasure to meet the late great Jim Brown or be in his presence, but
same with me. Never been around the man.
Yeah, that's probably one of the athletes or people on this earth that I wish I could have met. Only because you know, obviously being a fan of football, running backs literally have always been using Jim Brown as one of the influencers, measuring sticks,
the benchmark. The benchmark.
You're right.
Yeah.
So you're talking about Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith. They all looked up to someone like Jim Brown. So all those guys who are at the top of that all-time rushing list, I'm willing to bet the money, all the $1 million that I know I don't have, that all of those guys at the top of the running back list will name Jim Brown as one of their influencers to play the position or play football. I'm willing to bet that.
If you need a milli, I could help you a little there. You know.
Yeah,
I can't get you the full milli, but I can help you a little something there.
Italy Jet, what's up, my guy? How you doing? Yeah. We'll talk about the Heat in a second. Yeah, I'm like you. I wish I could have met Jimmy Brown, my damn self. Jim Brown is just, man. I mean, this. You know, anything that me and MJ can say, it will not do justice on how influential and how dope this man was, not just to sports, but just to, you know, humanity, man. This is
and honestly, we probably couldn't even touch on half of this shit.
No.
There's probably so much about Jim Brown that we don't know that he's done off the field.
Mm-hmm.
You know, outside of like the big things that got the press, you know, you hear that about him, but you know damn well, as good as a man as he has been, or as they say he was, you know, he took care of a lot of low key shit without saying nothing.
He took a lot of people, man. We gotta remember, besides him being a great football star, which quite honestly, he went to Syracuse for lacrosse. Actually, a lot of people don't know that. You know, he was a lacrosse star, very athletic, played just about every sport, obviously excelled in football. But the one thing that you know a lot of people forget, actually was a decent movie star. Had some movies out there. He was part of Any Given Sunday. Obviously, you talk about some of the movies he's done with Pam Grier, you know, some of your hood classics that Jim Brown's been in. And let's not forget, Jim Brown was probably one of the very first few athletes that was very outspoken about social justice issues, very big on philanthropy, you know, charity here, charity there. He was helping someone here, helping someone there. So when me and MJ say that this man transcended more than just sports, we actually mean that. I mean, he just
wasn't a running back for Cleveland.
No, he wasn't. You know, I agree with you.
If you guys don't know sports, or don't, I mean, you don't even have to follow football to know who Jim Brown is.
That's true. That is so true.
You know, kind of like Muhammad Ali. You don't have to be a boxer fan to know who he was.
That's 100% true. I can agree with you on that.
Jim Brown. I'm not saying Jim Brown is on the popularity level as Ali was, but Jim Brown, he changed things maybe on the same level as Ali did, but more on the scale.
It's funny that you say that. Jim Brown was probably one of the first few athletes to be one of those outspoken athletes about social justice issues. And of course, him growing up in the Jim Crow days and the segregation days, he was very outspoken about it. He probably was one of the first few athletes to get, you know, like a athlete coalition, something together. Because I know him, Kareem was on it, and eventually he ended up getting Muhammad Ali on there to join them as well. So Yeah, I'm with you. You could definitely put Jim Brown up there when you talk about athletes that are willing to change cultural things and social things. You got to put Jim Brown at the top of that list with your Muhammad Ali's, you know, with your Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's. You got to. So I'm glad we took that minute, because I would have felt some type of way if we didn't show some respect to a guy who primarily took all the time of his life to put good out in the world. And, you know, we speak a lot of positivity on this show, and I would have felt, you know, real sick inside if we didn't speak on such a guy that reverberates that same type of feeling about positivity and doing great things in the world. So I'm glad we took the moment.
And not to cut you off, Mark, even if you're just a sports fan, what he's done to transcend the running back position.
That is so true.
Because without Jim Brown, you know, you don't have everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, you know, a lot of guys strive to be with him, be like him young.
He's a trailblazer, bro.
And then as times go on, obviously they look at different running backs because of the age gap and things like that. So,
yeah, he's definitely one of the first running backs to, you know, start the evolution of the running back position, for sure.
Yeah.
And go look at his stats. He was dominant, man.
Everything he was doing in 12 games.
Oh, bro.
12 game seasons.
Just imagine. Oh yeah, GOAT list for sure. GOAT list. Yeah. And not just sports. I'm just talking about humanity GOAT list. I would put him on the top of the humanity GOAT list.
He's up there, because it wasn't just like, it's not just he just played football and left it at that.
Yeah.
He says, you know what? I'm going to take this name, what I do, and I'm going to use this platform, and I'm going to run with it.
Yeah. And he ran with it.
Used the platform correctly.
Yeah. So
he stood up for what he believed in. He didn't back down. You know, not a lot of people do that.
Jim Brown is one of those people, when he talks, you shut the hell up and you listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck up when you talking to me.
like if he's in a room and he gets to talking, it's probably beneficial for you to not say a damn word. Shut your mouth and open your ears to the max so you can catch every last word that he's going to say, because I bet you it's going to be some gems, something that's going to be in there. What's up, Mel?
I was going to say, you catch that last comment?
Yeah, I saw it. GOAT list: Jim Brown, Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders, Lawrence Taylor, Joe Montana, and
Prelude.
That's actually a nice segue. So I appreciate that, Mel, because
thank you, Melvin Wall. I appreciate that.
At least a great segue, because we're talking about GOATs. I already know the answer for tonight's Jersey Boy MJ Jersey reveal, but we're here. My man, he already segued to it. He said GOAT, and there was a name in there. Hey, so without further ado,
you know it's funny, Lamar. I already rock one this week.
I know you did. But we gonna check it out. MJ, give it to him. Haters hate me. Why do you haters hate me? Go.
There's never a debate.
Little throwback, little makeshift.
Never a debate. Never can be, never will be.
As I can tell, MJ is rocking the blue LT jersey. Give it to him, dog. He rocking the LT, the greatest linebacker in NFL history, Lawrence Sniff My Nose Taylor.
Hey, man, I'm ready to go.
Hey, man, there are two things that had no chance with LT. And that's a left tackle in the 8 ball. They had no chance with LT, baby.
And neither did the quarterback. And neither did the quarterback. He's like, hey, 76, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Hey, yo, I'm wilding, but no, hey man. So there you go, Jersey Boy, MJ jersey reveal tonight, and that was coincidental that Mel came in with the names on the GOAT list, and I was like,
yeah, he did.
Oh, I was like, nice segue. Hey, I like that. But Jersey Boy MJ got the LT on it day, and hey, there we got it.
Hey, Melvin, I rocked the Joe Montana on
the other day. Yeah, he did
Monday night.
So he didn't rock two of the GOATs that Mel had on that list. I looked at that list. I'm like, oh well, damn. But hey, y'all know how we get down. After the jersey reel, we always got to have a top play. Yeah,
I got another one on that list.
Oh, you got another one on that list? Hold on. Oh, you definitely.
I know. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm not going to tell you what team.
It's all right. It's all right. You definitely got the Jerry Rice. You either got him or Deion Sanders. It's just so hard to come by a Jim Brown jersey.
I got one of those two, but not.
Yeah,
not a team you would think.
All right, work. So like I said, it's time of the show that we come up with the top play of the night, and it's going to lead into our first topic. Hey man, without further ado, all rise.
Judge hits that in the air to deep center. Barrero back, looking. He's done it again. Aaron Judge deposits an absolute bomb to center field. It is 1-0 Yankees on home run number 13 for Judge.
You got people giving standing goes. Half of them got the Reds uniforms on. I mean, this is just something. He's a generational player. I mean, what he did last year and what he has done since he's come off the IL, this is just fun stuff. Aaron Judge, 13th of the year, 29th RBI, 7 home runs in the last 7 games. Wow.
131 feet.
Who's counting?
Oh, man.
He likes to hit homers. He likes to hit them real far.
All I can say is, wow. But before we get back into that, before we did that,
and I can hear you. I gotta just plug something in, but I can hear you.
Before we talk about Aaron Judge, I gotta say this. Now, I love jerseys. You love jerseys. You know. Let me ask you this: How much you like those black Cincinnati Red jerseys? I think them shits is fire, dog.
Yo, let me tell you.
I think them joints is fire, dog.
I was actually outside earlier with my neighbor who's a Met fan, and so we had the Yankee game on one TV and we had the Met game on the other, and we had both said the same thing when we saw Cincinnati's uniforms. Like, oh shit! Like that's a jersey I would like to get.
Hey, them shits is fire, dog. Like I'm obviously I'm a Royals fan, and I got my own custom Royals jersey. But I kind of want one of them black red joints just for the hell of it because it's just dope, bro. I was like, damn, when I saw him. Matter of fact, I tweeted it about a week ago.
Just because.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted just because, bro. I had tweeted it about a week ago. I was like, yo, these Cincinnati City Edition all black jerseys is fire though. Mel says, but do you got the throwback Muhammad Ali jersey? I guess there's some type of Muhammad Ali boxing jersey out there somewhere. Because I was like, at first I was like, Muhammad Ali jersey. I'm like, oh damn. I was like,
honestly, Mel, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I do not.
Yeah.
No offense to Muhammad Ali or anybody, but I don't have any.
I got this. Some kind of company put a T-shirt or a jersey together for Kobe. So it says legend right here on the front. It's got his numbers right here, the 24 and the 8, and the time he played in the league. And then it got his born year and his death year, Mamba Forever, on the bottom of the jersey. So I don't know where I got it from. I can't remember, but I was like, I love Kobe. Let me get it. So I got that. So you know, we all love some jerseys, but I definitely dig those Cincinnati Red jerseys. So as we play that wild card Mar top play of the night, and it's going to lead into our first topic of the night. Now, obviously, MJ, we know that you're a Yankees fan, and you dig Aaron Judge, but I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and
I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I ain't gonna give you no biased opinion.
Yeah, I got you. So the guy's on a tear right now. 7 games, 7 straight, and each game he's dropped a home run, and he's blasting home runs out the park.
No, they got shut out. They got shut out last night. They lost. What's today? Friday?
Yeah, today's Friday.
All right, they got shut out on Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay, so he hit 1 Monday, 2 Tuesday.
Did he not play last night on Thursday? Because they're saying 7 straight games, this guy has hit a home run.
I mean, 7 home runs in 7 games.
Okay, 7 home runs in 7 games.
Because he hit 2 the other night. He actually hit 2 twice in the last 7 games. So what's your question?
Yeah, so my question is, give me a reason why people should put Aaron Judge at the top of their AL MVP way too early race.
I honestly can't sit here and say that they can. I got to look up everybody else's stats. But I mean, for Judge right now, he's batting, and this is off the top of my head without even looking. I believe he's batting about 278, 13 home runs, 29
RBIs. Yeah.
And that's with missing a couple of games from being on the IL.
Yeah. But I'm saying like mid-May, that's not bad stats.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, there's obviously, if I look at the stats, I'm sure there's other guys doing better than him. I mean, his own teammate Garrett Cole. You know, if you're going to give the MVP to both the pitcher and a batter like they have in the past, Garrett Cole is up there as, you know, would be up there as an MVP candidate for what he has done.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'm just saying, as a Yankee fan, in this is my God's honest opinion. This is my gut feeling. For what they've had to overcome injury-wise so far this year, and to be 27-20 is pretty remarkable. They're missing 3/4 of their starting 5 pitching-wise. They get Severino back tomorrow. See how he does. You know, but you invested a lot of money in Carlos Rodon. Okay, hasn't pitched yet. Still with setbacks. They traded for Frankie Montas last year with Oakland. He was supposed to be a big piece of their puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna play all year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you lost your starting third baseman in Josh Donaldson. No matter how much I don't like him or the next guy don't like him, he's still.
I saw Nick's tweet. I saw Nick's post the other day.
Yeah, and I feel the same way. Like he's, he's not the Josh Donaldson of old. But regardless, I'm just going off their starting lineup. He was their starting third baseman.
Former MVP. We'll give it to him. Former MVP.
Yeah. They're missing him.
Yeah.
Judge you got
Stanton.
You got Stanton.
He's hurt.
MVP. He's been out. Now, if you want to do the research, ever since he went out, the Yankees haven't been playing that well of ball until just now. Stanton is a big piece in that lineup. Whether he hits the ball or not, he gives the protection behind Judge. Because if you're facing Judge and you see, LeMahieu, or you see Torres behind, behind. They switch so many times behind Judge.
Yeah.
You're not afraid to look past him. Like, okay, maybe I'll pitch to him, but I'll pitch around him if need be. I'd rather take my chances with the next guy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't want to take their chances with Stanton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he knows he can hit a ball from my house to yours right now.
Yeah, and you definitely want to, and that's why I agree with you on that part. Why he's still a big piece to that lineup, because the fact of the matter is that you don't want to put guys on base and still deal with the threat of Stanton hitting grand slams or hitting 3-1 bombs or 2-1 bombs.
He's got that scary potential behind Judge and Rizzo.
Yes.
Because the way they start, they got Judge batting second, Rizzo batting third, Stanton batting fourth. So you got that, righty, lefty, righty.
Yeah.
Who do you want to pitch to?
Yeah.
You want to pitch around certain guys, you're going to face, another certain guys.
Mm-hmm.
So for them being 27-20 with all the injuries, if they could start getting these guys back, because Stanton starts a rehab assignment pretty soon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rush him back because they don't necessarily need him yet.
Bingo.
Make sure he's fully healthy, fully healed, then bring him back.
Fully healthy, fully healed. Come on, you know who you talking about?
I know, dude. Come on, I gotta be optimism here. Come on.
I'm just saying, you know who you talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. The fucking Tin Man or whatever. Like I know.
I will say this though. And the main reason why I wanted to bring this up is because it's been funny because they're going to have this conversation in Major League Baseball all year. And the last thing we heard of from his counterpart over there in California, he broke another Babe Ruth record. Hold on. Just hear me out.
Bro, I'm about to X.
I know, but hear me out. Here's what's killing me about every time they bring up him and Babe Ruth record is we're not going to sit. And don't get me wrong. As much as I think it's cool that Ohtani is playing both ways, pitching, and he's DHing.
He plays both ways, all right.
as much as it's a cool thing to see, and you don't see it often in Major League Baseball. And
but
you have, but I think what bothers me about every time he breaks a Babe Ruth record, the media is going to make a big deal of it because it's only him and Babe Ruth who you're going to associate playing, pitching, and hitting. That's the only two players you're pretty much going to associate with that, and that's not fair. Well, and I hate to say that because nothing in life is fair, but the fact of the matter is you're really just only holding a standard for Ohtani compared to Babe Ruth. So you're already ballooning anything that he breaks. That's Babe Ruth. You're literally like putting hot air in a balloon every time you gas it up. That you're comparing Ohtani to what he does to Babe Ruth. You're comparing them to one person. Like,
you know why they're doing it?
What are we doing it?
Because they want to showcase Ohtani. They want to showcase Ohtani.
Of course.
Now these other countries know who Babe Ruth is.
But MJ,
so when they hear Ohtani mentioned in the same name as Babe Ruth, like, oh, he did.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah, they think it's a big deal.
Something great.
And you hit it right on the head because Babe Ruth is a name that even if you don't watch baseball on a regular basis or follow it on a regular basis, I'm pretty sure, even though we've never seen Babe Ruth, we know who Babe Ruth is. Everybody knows who Babe Ruth is. I mean, it's just.
I mean, Nelson played, but.
Hey, Detroit,
the rest of us just had to catch it on fucking, on replay somewhere.
Hey, hold on. Hey, I'm mad at you. Really, kind of called Detroit Mel old when you literally was at the Last Supper with him, bro.
I didn't say that. I never said he was at the Last Supper.
Oh, I know he was, but I'm saying like you.
All I asked Mel was, what was it like when Moses parted the sea? That was my question.
But okay. So as Detroit Mel was watching Moses Park,
Shout out to Detroit Mel, man. We love you.
okay,
bro.
and you was walking right behind him, and you was going through the sea too.
So I was.
Yeah, you.
That's
yeah,
why you used my leg, because you was my son. You're like, Daddy, don't go without me. You know.
Hey, but no, but like, so I mean,
you were like this. You were like wrapping my leg like Draymond Green got his leg.
yeah, yo, chill.
Daddy, don't leave me. Daddy, don't leave me.
Yo, you wow.
Like, I got you, son.
But I mean, it wasn't until I saw that stat that he broke last week against Babe Ruth. I thought about it. I'm like, they're really hyping everything he does and comparing it to Babe Ruth, and we've said it before. It's easy for people to relate to what he's doing, and we're like, oh man, that's such a great stat. And they're gonna hype it up. And we've talked about how, you know, he's representing a nation over in Japan. They got billions of people that love baseball because they got their own baseball league. So they've been enamored with baseball. So when they hear, Ohtani, Babe Ruth, they correlating. That's what they do. I mean,
and one thing about these major networks, Angels could lose like 9-3, 9-2. Ohtani could go 1 for 5 with a double. They make sure you see that double.
You see the clip.
You see that double, even though it doesn't amount to shit.
Yeah,
that double.
Yeah.
Why? Like, bro, like he's not that.
What's up, Thomas?
Good.
Well, I mean, and Thomas chips in here. He says, Babe Ruth had 3 good pitching years.
Don't get me started, dude.
But I mean, it's my thing is like we can't overhype things just because we don't see it on a regular. You know what I'm saying? It's to me
when he came to the Yankees, they didn't want him to pitch no more. It's not that guys can't. It seems don't.
Well, if you see him parking home runs 450 feet, why would you have him pitch? I want you to do that. I want you to park home runs. So I mean, yeah.
I want you to drive in 140 runs. I want you to score me another 120.
Yeah. So I mean,
but the thing that really, and I'm excuse my language, that really fucking pisses me off. If they say like this has never happened before,
yeah,
motherfucker, yes it has.
No, I'm with you, but that's kind of why I really want to like had this conversation, is because at the end of the day, you look at how right now, besides that little record a couple of weeks ago, that your media is being real quiet on Ohtani, but lo and behold, somebody's catching fire right now, and he out there in the Bronx wearing pinstripes, bro. And I'm not trying to play either side.
Repeat that again.
Yeah, but you're saying it like, come on. I can keep it very objective. I'm not trying to play both sides. I did what Ohtani was doing,
and I appreciate your respect.
And
like I said, I got love for your Royals, bro.
But at the end of the day, like, I can appreciate what Ohtani is doing. He's going to sell tickets. Matter of fact, he's going to be in Kansas City in a few weeks for Father's Day. I'm hoping my lady gives me some tickets for some Royal games because they're going to be cheap as shit because they suck. And hopefully I get to see Ohtani play on Father's Day.
I swear to God, if you catch this home run ball and you don't throw it back in.
I mean, if he come and sign it, man.
Summertime is coming. I will take a trip. I will take a road trip. It might even be a commercial or private. I will take a road trip, and I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna ride you. Why didn't you throw that ball? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna ring the bell. I'm just gonna say, Lamar, why didn't you fucking throw that ball back on the field? And then I'm gonna turn around and leave. I don't want to hear your sob story like it was Ohtani though. No.
Yeah, I got you. But no, I just find it just amusing on how, you know, the media has been painting Otani as such a media darling, but just because they just won't tell the truth that they're marketing him to billions of people in Japan. And it's okay to say that. That's fine.
Like you said, it's okay. Say it.
Yeah, it's okay to say it. I mean, we understand, but no, I ain't trying to associate with nothing with Jackson Mahomes, dog. Hey, but real quick, I'm glad you brought it up.
Hey, yo, Thomas, that Jackson's his homeboy.
Hey, but real talk.
They go way back, bro.
Hey, real talk though. I'm glad you brought Jackson Mahomes up, Thomas, and because I didn't speak on it before, but we need to have a real conversation. If I'm Patrick Mahomes,
what an idiot! Right?
Without a doubt. You are not wrong.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm just saying to be nice right off the door to lead you into your spiel.
Hey, you're not wrong. But here's my thing. If I'm Patrick Mahomes, I'm having a conversation with Jackson and I'm saying, hey, I'm gonna pay off your legal situation. We're not. Let me back it up. Because I don't want people to get my what I'm saying construed. I'm not saying that Patrick Mahomes is going to influence the justice system out here in Kansas City to look out for his brother. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that whatever punishment comes Jackson Mahomes' way, if I'm Patrick, I'll pay your court fees. I'll put some on your books if you got to go to jail. But once you get out, you get the hell out of Kansas City, bro, and don't come back. Matter of fact,
I knew you were going with it. That's what I was like.
Matter of fact, not only do you get out of Kansas City, this is your marker. So on the east side of Missouri is St. Louis. So there's the St. Louis Arches. If you see those, if you see those, go the other way. And then when you see the Welcome to Missouri side, as you coming through Kansas, stop, turn around. So anything between the Welcome to Missouri sign and the St. Louis Arches, anything in between, don't go. You're not allowed. I don't care where you go. Get the hell out of Kansas City, because here's the deal.
Listen, if you see a blue flag hanging out the left side and you see the red flag hanging out the right side, look, you get the fuck out of Dodge, bro, because you in the wrong neighborhood, Ja.
Look, the end of the day, Jackson Mahomes, you and Thomas is right here, because that's where I'm going. At the end of the day, they're going to equate Jackson Mahomes with Patrick Mahomes. They don't care about you, Jackson. You messing up what Patrick is trying to build. He's trying to be integral part of Kansas City, the fabric of the city. And you're messing around being an idiot. Because this is not his first situation. Now, this is the first situation he's gone to legal ramifications this deep. But he's been around the city, thinking he better, giving bad reviews, trying to get free stuff and pretty much live off the name of his brother.
Bro, just being a
he's an
asshole.
He
you know what I mean? Like just a mooch and
hey man.
Like a gold digging brother, I guess you could say, right?
Hey, is much. This is not obviously different situations with John Moran and Patrick Mahomes, but what I'm saying is that when you're the name and people who are in your circle or your family are the ones being the dummies, that reflects negative on you, whether you like it or not. People are going to associate Jackson Mahomes with Patrick Mahomes. So if I'm Patrick Mahomes, get the hell out, bro. I will pay for you to stay away.
And Lamar, I'm sure you can attest to this. I don't know your inner circle. You don't know mine. But if there's somebody in your inner circle that you wholeheartedly trust, whether it be your sister, mother, cousin, friend, whatever it may be, if there's somebody in that group that can't come up to you and tell you,
yeah, shake you, yeah,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
you're gonna have issues.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's holding people accountable, man.
Because if you got people in your corner that are cheering your
That's part of
career
it.
on, and then cheering your your wannabe street life. I don't even want to say like gang life right now. Your street life, bro. Your people need to realize that ain't the way for you. And if they can't tell you that, Lamar, if you was acting a fool, and I knew you was acting a fool, I would come to you and tell you, hey, bro, like, listen, man,
Matter of fact, I would expect that.
Listen, man, a couple of things you said, bro, or a couple of things you did, that might have crossed the line, bro, and talk to you about it. At least sat you down and talk to you about it.
Yeah, it's about accountability. It's always been about accountability. So there's people in Ja's camp that's not holding him accountable, and there's people in the Mahomes circle that's not holding Jackson accountable. But now the law in Kansas City is about to. And the fact of the matter is, if I'm Patrick, bro, I can't have you around me. I don't need you messing up my image. Because at the end of the day, if Patrick really wanted to mess up his image, I'm pretty sure he could find a way to do it his damn self. He don't need you doing it for him.
Bro, the man's a two-time Super Bowl champion. Well, he's been there 3 times, correct?
Yeah.
Been to the AFC Championship, 5 times in a row?
5 times in a row.
He's got Kansas City by the balls any way you look at it.
Bro.
But when you got a family, even if you go beyond family, if you whether it's your brother, your sister, your friend, somebody you've known since you were fucking 7, like, there comes a point in time where you need to stand the fuck up and be a man. Like, bro, listen.
Yeah.
Like, this shit can't keep going down the same path.
Yeah. And I'm not saying, and please don't construe what I'm saying as Patrick should disown his brother. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is he can't be in Kansas City though. He's a distraction here in Kansas City. Yeah. He needs to go, because
if you're gonna be in Kansas City, stay in your brother's home or stay in the home that he put you up in. Watch the game from the home.
But he can't be quiet. That's why he needs to go. Because it's always something with him.
Even if he's watching the game at home and not at the stadium?
Bro, Matt,
it don't matter where he goes. Matt, I mean, he can watch the game, but just you gotta sit there and tell him, like, bro, stay the fuck away from Arrowhead.
MJ, so we've heard of other family members of athletes before. We've heard of them, but it's like a one-time situation, right? We hear Jackson Mahomes too often. We hear about him too often. And it's only because of who his brother is. If they didn't share the same last name, Jackson Mahomes would just be another fool doing dumb shit. He'd just be another fool doing dumb shit.
Which is probably true. I'm not gonna deny that. Which is definitely probably true. But Pat Mahomes needs to, first and foremost, sit him down. But like, hey, bro,
nah, man, I'm
knock shit off. Like,
if I'm Patrick, I already got everything planned out for you to be living somewhere else. I will pay for you to stay away. I got $500 million coming to me for the next 10 years. I will pay for you to stay away, and I'll see you on holiday times. We'll come to you. But you cannot come to Kansas City no more. You can't stay here no more. You can't visit here no more. As long as I'm wearing 15 and red and yellow, you can't be here. I don't care.
I'll give you my whole 2023 salary if you just disappear.
You gotta go. You cannot step foot in Kansas City no more. The surrounding area, even on the Kansas side. No, you stay far away from the city.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you I'll tell him, I'll give you my 2023 salary
Yeah, you go away.
here
You go away.
for you to disappear.
Oh yeah, you disappear. It's time for Jackson Mahomes to disappear. But let's get to this last topic of the night because, hey man, the Heat, man. Hey, I want to show you a clip. And this is what I love to see, right? You know, and this is when I wish basketball, NBA basketball, can get back to. Let's take a look at what happened tonight in Game 2 of the Eastern
Gotta
Conference.
hope it's something good.
Driving is Brown. Doubled and trapped. Grant Williams three. Good for him. And now he's having words in the ear of Jimmy Butler. Williams defends Butler. A bump, the grind, the gyration, and the two in the foul. And they're having words. Look at this. Nose to nose. Eye to eye. And he's cut, or no. Here's the dish by Brown, and here's the shot made by Williams. And look at the words already. Williams and Jimmy Butler are smiling about it. And then here's the contact at the ensuing play. And let's go head to head, guys. Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you.
This is the way it should
Thank
be.
you.
Give me that shit right there. Hey, when I saw that, I was like, give me that. Yeah. That's the type of shit I'm talking about right there. Grant Williams trying to play hero. I mean, I can't lie. It was weird. So this was weird. Grant Williams down the stretch was the guy for Boston. He was the guy down the stretch from Boston. Like, it wasn't Marcus Smart, wasn't Tatum, wasn't Jaylen Brown. It was Grant Williams down the stretch. And him and Jimmy Butler going toe to toe. Well, I love it. I love it. Hey, didn't I give you some reminiscent feeling right there? Some old school basketball feel right there. That kind of remind me of some late 80s, early 90s basketball right there, man. Just you know, two guys on opposite teams just going at it. You know, and Grant Williams he's not a star by a long shot. But he played in a competitive moment, man. Yeah, that was a crazy run. You right, Thomas. That was a crazy run.
Please tell me that nobody got teed up on that.
They both when they teed up both of them. They teed them up. I'm with you. I'm with you, dog. I'm with you. Like, to me, that's
if they face to face like that, just let them jaw. There ain't no hands being swung, ain't nobody being pushed. Like, they're
it's competitive shit talk, dog. To me, that's the best. That's the stuff you want. It's not leading to no
especially
blows.
when it's like this, when the head's forward, arms are down. They're, the arms ain't up here looking to swing.
Yeah,
they up, just headbutting, talking shit.
And my thing is, both
that's the respect. That's the mentality. That's
the crazy
right there.
The crazy thing is, I agree with you about all of this. But you saw how the teammates of each player, they came and separated and broke it up, and they let them jaw. So my thing is like everybody on the court knew what it was. It was, and even Jimmy spoke to it after the game because the interviewer asked him. I apologize, I can't remember her name. That interviewed her after the game. They asked, "What was that between you and Grant?" He was like, "Oh, that was just competitive juices. You got two competitive guys going at it, and you saw the time on the clock. They were they were literally, just having a good time, just being competitive. Like, my thing is like, why are we teeing them up? What's the point? And what, just for y'all,
especially when one or the other didn't react to the point. Neither one of them reacted to the point where they wanted to take it a step further.
Yeah.
It was like, you got something to say, so do I. And, here we are. You're going to say your piece, I'm going to say mine. We're going to bump heads, and that's it. I'm not throwing you a headbutt. I'm not throwing you an elbow. I'm not pushing you. Nothing.
Out, bro.
It's like you can't even speak words to people now without fucking people jumping in. Fucking
everything's a foul. You breathe on somebody's foul. You know, I'm just saying, like, it's wild, man. It to me it takes away from the intensity on the moment on what the situation of the game is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't know. I just hate when the refs make those technical fouls like that. Like, do any of these refs ever play basketball or football or any competitive sports back in the day? I wonder if they ever did.
These referees are like 5'5".
You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they ever did, because if they ever did, then they would realize that competitive stuff like that happens all the time. And as players, as coaches, hell, as fans, I love seeing that competitive fight come out of people.
Absolutely.
It's the playoffs.
Absolutely,
It's the Eastern Conference
man.
Finals. This ain't game 1 of the regular season or game 59. You know, this is the Eastern Conference Finals, man. These cats are trying to battle for a chance to win the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Why would you not?
And the thing is, like, long as they're having words, let it go. Let it go. Well, as long as you don't hear nothing,
Yeah.
Somebody dropping, the FN bomb or somebody dropping like the white cracker, white honky type of shit. Like,
yeah,
let them argue, bro. Like, you can't stop me. I got you. It's not getting too personal.
Yeah, because Grant Williams I'm pretty sure he probably said something like, yeah, I'm fucking right here. Because he ain't backing down from Jimmy. And Jimmy's like, I'm going to keep busting your head. I'm going to keep it. They probably talking like that. Or, there might be some motherfuckers in there and but for the most part, man, that's just competitive juice. But we just got to talk about it, man. At the end of the day, Miami just keeps I don't know what they they might have to drug test the whole team in Miami. I don't know what the hell was going, bro. It's like they get contributions from people that you don't expect at all. Who was it tonight? Caleb
Martin.
Yeah, Caleb Martin came out of nowhere tonight, off the bench.
He's had a pretty decent game.
like, come on, and dropped 25. Duncan Robinson off the bench, 15. That's 40 points.
That don't surprise me because he's a 3-point shooter.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's been having trouble getting on the court though. You know what I'm saying? And that's with Tyler Hero being out. Yeah. So, yeah, man, they some dogs. I'm with you, Thomas. And it starts with Jimmy Butler. He's the ultimate dog of all dogs. Yo, go look at his regular season numbers. You know what happens every time? See, and I said this on the Man Cave Sports podcast the other night as we were recording it. Check it out. Saturday, dropping. Jimmy Butler literally will do enough in the regular season to be part of the game, but when playoffs start, he turns his heat up, bro.
Listen, there's two parts to this. For the first 82 games, he's Jimmy Butler.
Playoff, he's who?
Jimmy Buckets.
He's Jimmy Buckets. Himmy Butler, Buckets. I'm telling you, dog.
And the way he scores them in the playoffs,
doesn't
look normal, dude. Because it's just he is just out there playing.
Oh my gosh,
ridiculous!
Oh my gosh, Thomas, thank you, because you chose Tobias Harris, you paid him. Philly's got to be regretting this, without a doubt. I'm not saying Philly wins a championship with Jimmy Butler, but damn it, Jimmy Butler would have held Joel Embiid accountable As in, hey man, you ain't gonna be no punk. You ain't gonna be no half-ass superstar. You gonna put in the work. You gonna come in and we gonna get our grind on. And you know what? Now that I think about it, indulge me for a second, Thomas. Indulge me for a second, MJ. Just imagine that because we know how Jimmy Butler is. He's competitive. You remember when he got into the fights with all the Minnesota Timberwolves at practice? Because he called them soft. He called them bitches. Yep. He said, y'all soft, y'all some bitches. That's what he said.
For the most part, yeah.
And now he didn't last in Minnesota.
He didn't last in Chicago. Because
I was too rough for Karl Anthony Towns. And Jimmy Butler's been that way since he's been in the league. So I'm willing to bet that he brought that same attitude to Philly, and it was too much for Joel Embiid. I need a more superstar that's just gonna let me do me, not hold me accountable, not push me, not want to motivate me, because that's what Jimmy Butler's gonna do. Look at his cast. Look what his roster is doing with Jimmy Butler compared to what other rosters are doing. They were at 8th seed that was in the play-in tournament, dog. They took out the number 1 seed. They not playing.
Don't.
I skipped that team in the second round, Knicks. And now they in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Fuck you.
Now they up 2-0 in the Eastern Conference Finals, man.
And going home.
You right.
And going home.
It don't look too good for Boston right now. I'm not saying the series is over because Boston.
Miami needs to take one at home.
Oh no! Boston they gotta win both of them.
Well, I'm saying like Miami needs to take one.
Oh, okay. I'm fair. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Boston can't go back home down 3-1.
No. They can't.
No.
I mean, it's the thing of the matter is I'm willing to put some money on it that the reason why Jimmy Butler is no longer in Philly, because my thing is you traded to get Jimmy Butler, so you had to give up stuff to Minnesota to make that happen. And so you're only going to rent him for a few months, not trying to get him back. I know exactly why Jimmy Butler isn't there. He was too competitive and too hardcore for them soft dudes in Philly. Why do you think Philly's right now? They packing their bags to go to Acapulco right now. They going to Mexico. They going to Cancun. They going to Jamaica. They going to Barbados, Bahamas, anywhere tropical right now. That's where they headed to.
They were told, like, listen, you got to pack your shit. You ain't got to go home.
You got to get the hell up out of here.
Yes,
so,
sir.
You talking about a move that's changed the. Now look at you. Now you can't. You got James Harden. You got Embiid. Maxi's coming around, but you still got nothing to show for. You still can't get past the second round. You got another coach fired.
Dude,
just imagine had you kept Jimmy Butler. Imagine.
Do you really think Harden is an answer for this team?
Well, I didn't. First of all, me personally, I would never have James Harden on my team.
Okay, that answers all questions because I feel the same way. You know,
I would never have James Harden on my team, and it's not because of his talent. It's not because of his talent. It's the intangibles that I know that he's not going to bring.
It's everything.
You know what I'm saying? It's because to me, look, you can be a great scorer. That's fine. But I need more than just
be a bum ass player.
Well, I need more than just a scorer. I need somebody that's gonna, not show up and disappear in clutch times. I don't care what anybody says. Like, go down the his whole playoff career when things matter the most. He disappeared. So all that scoring you've been doing in triple doubles don't mean a damn thing, because in the clutch time, in very crucial moments, in playoff time, you disappear. So have them triple doubles, have them scoring titles, have them MVPs. It don't mean a damn thing, because when the thing that matters the most and you can't be there present in that moment, what you good for? Because not everything.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the year, the only NBA games I would watch would be the Knicks, and then I would watch here and there of other big games that's on TV or something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised by reports like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Thomas said supposedly rumors said that Jimmy got on Embiid for goofing off in practice. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. What I was saying, it was what was I just saying? That's how bad my memory is.
No, you were saying how great Wild Card Mario is. I know.
Nah, I know it wasn't that. I appreciate you having him on my show. Not mad love for you.
I mean,
but I was saying that as much as basketball I watch a lot of Knicks this year.
Yeah.
But come playoff time, I got to watch a lot of teams that I never really watched a lot of per se. You know what I mean? And when I watch Philly and Harden play, not even Embiid or Harris or any of the role players, just Harden.
Mm-hmm.
There is numerous occasions where he either shot a three or felt he got fouled and hit the deck and just fucking laid there while his team went back, down on defense 4-on-5.
Crying about a foul instead of just, getting back on defense.
Crying his eye, right? Crying his eye. As soon as the offense came back up, he dropped the whole fucking one-eyed Willie shit.
Yeah, but
they pass him the ball, misses a three.
Man, that's the league. That's a league issue. Reason why that's a league issue is because they all do it.
That's a lazy POS issue.
Come on, ref, he fouled that.
That's a lazy POS issue. Man, get your ass back on defense. Bark at him at a timeout or something. Don't waste a possession that's still going on when you're the rest of your defense is up court, and you are fucking badgering with the referee. The only thing that's going to result is you get a technical.
Yeah, and that's. I wish players would just get back to just playing ball. And I get it. If you get fouled egregiously and you don't get the call, I can understand you jawing at the ref for a little bit, but at some point you can't let it be a distraction. If the play is continuing on, either get back on defense or continue your offense. You need to get back to it. We'll talk about it later, because obviously they're not going to call the foul because they continue to play. You can't stop the game all of a sudden and just call the foul now. It's done and over with. So you got to let it go. And
at some point you do.
I don't know. It's just weird. Thomas says, look, if I'm Dame Dollar, I'm calling Pat Riley and asking what is good. I know he is lonely to Portland, but if Dame, I'm trying to play with Jimmy Buckets. Oh, man.
I don't know if Dame is allowed to do that.
Here's my thing about Dame, Thomas. I love Dame Lillard, one of my favorite players right now in the league. But he's too loyal to a default. And I get his stance. He don't want to join a super team or build a super team. I get that. But as phenomenal as he is, and his stats and is going to look good, but the moment you keep and continue to be so loyal to Portland, man, you keep wasting all your good years, man. You're wasting all your prime years.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Dame's what, 30, 31 now? So he's probably, you on the other side of 30. So your prime years are winding down. Stop wasting them in Portland. Carrying all the load all the time. Because that's what Dame's been doing, is literally carrying all the load in Portland, dragging that franchise to playoff spots that they had no business being in. And for what? Early round exits, playoff appearances. Yeah, come on, man. Hey, if I'm Dame, I at some point I gotta stop being so loyal to a fault. That's just me. Because I like to win. I like to win. And at some point, it's like, yo, hey, I'm not going to continue. He'll be 33 next season. So your prime years are winding down. Man, you better go get a Jimmy Buckets on your team, because he has the same mindset as you, competitive, wants to win. Why not?
But what he might also be saying is like, I don't want to leave this city. This is where I started. This is what I'm building. This is where I want to
MJ,
win.
who the hell going to Portland?
Nobody.
Who the hell going to Portland?
I'm not even going there on vacation.
I might cop some green. I know they got some.
I'm not saying that. That's a given. But I'm not going to Portland vacation to go watch a thing play.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'd have other business.
Yeah, because I ain't got no reason to be in Portland, Oregon. So
maybe he does, and he just can't get nobody to come join him.
Well, I mean,
who knows, man? It's
and unless Portland drafts them or trades for them, they're not getting no free agents. Ain't nobody going there. No. Come on, man.
They ain't getting them nobody.
No.
Nobody. I mean, they had McCollum, who's a good.
Third. Dame, but imagine this: Dame Lillard, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler. That'd be a nice little roster in Miami.
It would be.
That'd be a nice little roster, but yeah,
it would be.
Man, I'm mystified how the Miami Heat keep making a lot of people look like fools. You keep counting them out, man. They gonna keep making us look like fools. My thing is with loyalty is if coach aren't loyal and teams can't trade you whenever you won't look bad leaving. I mean, my thing is with players, man, like, go do you. That's why for a player, if they want to play somewhere, a certain place, then if you can make it feasible where y'all both get fairly compensated in some way, do it. My thing is like when you're the players, you're the reason why people are there. You're the commodity. You're the content. So I don't know. I really don't know what's going to go on with Dame, but at the end of the day, man, he's going to continue to keep wasting his prime years out there in Portland, trying to, stay loyal. And I understand his stance. He's a real one, though. He is a real one. I give him that. But, go ask Dave Chappelle when keeping it real goes wrong. Anyway, y'all, that's going to be it, man. I lost MJ. I lost his camera and his mic. It's okay. We going to shut it down anyway. We did a little bit overtime tonight on our special Friday edition. Hey, no worries, MJ, man. We shutting it down, man. You back? Yeah.
Bro, I got a dry erase board in front of the computer.
Yeah.
Not even touching anything, and just boom, shut the computer.
Oh, we knocked it down.
Fold the laptop up, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Especially when you sit there not even touching the desk, the computer, like nothing.
Hey, it was nuts because I was like, yo, what? I was like, yo, what happened? Like, it just went like, Drew, and I was like, oh, damn.
Like, I looked up, I was like, where the fuck that come from?
Hey, but look, man, appreciate everybody tuning in, chopping it up with us. Hey, man, Thomas, man, appreciate you hopping in and you know, help creating some organic conversation. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Thomas.
Hey, that's what I said. I only mentioned the Knicks once, and he's spazzing out. Like, damn, calm down, dog. Hey, man, but y'all know what it is,
listen,
man.
Hey, listen, Thomas. I'm over the Knicks, bro. I'm over the Knicks. It's baseball season. It's
baseball season. All right.
It's baseball season. That's it.
This guy said it's baseball season. Hey, man, but you know what it is, man. Catch I.O.W. Sports Network every Monday,
yes, sir.
And Thursday for the 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. show. Catch me and MJ every Monday through Thursday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Late Night Owl Show. Just tap in I.O.W. Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly, YouTube. All the content is at. You can also follow us on I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter, and shout out to Let's Talk Sports on their YouTube channel as we simulcast over there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to our channel as well. And, you know, catch me, Wildcard Mar, on the Twitter, Wildcard Mar on Facebook and Instagram. And, of course, you can holler at Jersey Boy MJ on IG. Where at, my boy?
Catch me at m.j.j.1129 at Instagram. Twitter soon to follow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But, getting acclimated with this new generation bullshit.
Yeah, and we never mind.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all have a great weekend, man. Me and MJ are gonna see y'all Monday night, 11 p.m.
Absolutely.
For episode 313. Enjoy y'all weekend. Be kind to each other, love each other, and hey, let's talk sports. We're gonna do it again on Monday. Peace and love, y'all.
Yeah. Come on. Silent Hill, TD, yes.
Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers float across the scene is dangerous, aggressive like behavior. Couple monsters from my neighbors, resisting human nature, persistently getting greater.